Last eulogy of a fellow traveler. Mike, call me Mike, so I did call him Mike. Bought him coffee pretty close to 10 years worth. We never talked much, but sometimes. Said he drove a cab up in Sparks, followed a woman down here. She left, he stayed. Got a room over at the Everhart. There were good days, man, back when. Now, not so much. Spent most of his time walking. Nobody special. Another face on the corner, one of us, making the rounds, finding a bench, sipping his coffee, a cigarette, maybe two, having a taste, a little something to knock the edge off, talking to the girls when they listen, waiting for the moon to chase him home, alone, empty day. I saw his hand go out, reach for the wall, miss. The sidewalk never forgives. The young ones walk by, grin. Women turn their heads, try not to look. The little ones want to stare. Moms pull on shirt sleeves. I help them up. I haven't been drinking, man. Been laying off. At least not that much. Got the cancer's got me, man. 3 months. They gave me 3 months, man. I'm down 80 pounds. The skin's turning dark. I can't see the sparkles anymore, man. You know how you can see the sparkles? I can't see the sparkles anymore, man. Can you help me to the room? 68. I'm 68, man. That's a good run. I thought, no, man. It's never enough. I lied, said yeah. It'll be another month, a couple of days at the hospice, somebody asking about his daughter, nobody looking too hard. His goods in a box out on the curb, free. And that sign, there's always that sign taped in the hotel window. A lonesome goodbye to a fellow traveler, the last eulogy of another dead soldier. Room for rent.
It was raining when you hit me. This whole year was out of season, rain every month but January. You didn't slip on wet pavement, didn't accidentally crash through my iron security gate, smushing in the rear end of the best car I ever owned. A car that drives fast, fills my chest with bass, and hugs my ass in leather. You didn't skid on a piece of gravel when you pushed my car through the garage door, splintering the old wood frame, scattering shingles, backing up for a second smoking run. You couldn't hurt me with the loss of you, but my car, well, that's another story.
Women I've loved. Sometimes you have to wonder if Marilyn ever got to just sit by the pool alone. Swimsuit loose, comfortable, straps undone, hanging, hair messed. Not caring what she looked like, smoking a cigarette, sipping gin. No Kennedys, no Sinatra, no Rat Pack. Just sweet dreams of DiMaggio and red roses. And some kid from Santa Cruz sending her love letters.
Baby, I was born to run. As soon as I learned to walk, stripped my clothes off, into the woods I'd go. My nakedness on the mossy rocks and the needle pine beds. My parents were high, a kitchen full of fools with six-packs and joints to smoke, and I would be out there. Out in it, the leaves, the dappled light. I knew the names of Jack in the Pulpits and Columbine, the places where trees grew close around me. I played in empty hunting camps and abandoned cars. My runaway episodes were legendary. A crowd of long hairs fanning out, calling my name down the road, and through the trees they'd find me, curled in sleep under the ferns by the pond.
Well, Boy Scout days. I remember those days. Too many rules. You weren't supposed to use firearms unless accompanied by an adult. Could lead to some very awkward situations. I like that. trying to make it through to the fire starting class. Get a merit badge hanging on my sash. Act like I was somebody. But the troop leader was of the opinion the three of us, me and two of my brothers, enjoyed the quest for combustibility a bit too much. He didn't even give us the waterproof matches. These days, my camping experiences are pretty much confined to the travel lodge or rented car and the waitress pouring the coffee in the morning. I'll probably go to my grave, never having started a fire with 2 sticks and a string. Christ, the emptiness of it all.
Best behavior. With no TV to guide me, I copied the Stray Kids, the fear they held of parents, the talk of whoopings and getting grounded. I didn't get whooped or grounded. Grounded sounded like a way to keep from getting electrocuted, like I sometimes had on the basement steps. Whippings were in books and in other people's history. Violence in my house lived in the unspoken. Sucked up with smoke, bursting lungs, blown out with laughter and cough. There were angry words, sometimes. Late at night, Daddy haunted the kitchen, crunching bowls of cornflakes and honey, but most were shrugged off, tucked away, tight-lipped and stoned. We were combustible, piles of wood and paper. When beer bottles dropped from wasted hands, we threw sections of the Valley News on wet spots and kept on stepping. Day after day, I got sent to the principal's office, and day after day, it became who I am. Searching a container to hold me, I was sneaking off with dirty magazines, stolen cigarettes, and dusty shake from the attic plants. I took my contraband into the straight world of public school and the local kids' houses, where those do-gooder assholes in polyester pants ratted me out, not realizing that I didn't get in trouble when I got home. I got laughed at.
Yeah.
White curtains. She was a small child with an odd wound. I don't know that it ever healed. I left before a scar appeared. The thought of seeing her disfigured was maddening. It still is. I can't tell you what she looks like today. Beautiful, I hope. But even with the scar, I can't imagine her not being. It was a long time ago. All in all, none of it made any sense. Not even the curtains. White. Why white?
Night truth. To tell you the truth, there were pills involved. There are intentions of meeting men for sex. To tell you the truth, I like my bed empty afterwards, my body all softened, a stick of butter beaten into sugar. Sleep is better than spooning, to tell you the truth. I'm a bitch in heat, scraping crotch, lowered ass, begging, demanding, female dog, to tell you the truth. Dogs have more sincerity than I. I'm fickle, to tell you the truth.
The way to the moon. Anyone interested in helping me raise the moon? I'm in, but I'm old. It would be nice if you could lend a hand. I'm thinking together we can do this. Heave it up just past the treetops. That'll do. If not, I'll do what I can. Stay up late, have a coffee, think about all the other old guys who had this job. Wonder how many nights they lost sleep. And how many nights they just said, fuck it, and went to bed early. Let me know. I can use the help. The damn thing's heavier than it looks.
Open containers. At dusk, I'm dreaming country roads and pickup trucks, places I ran away from long ago. My bare feet on the dash, jean cutoffs, sleep thighs, burning, dusty vinyl. Some dirty white boy behind the wheel gripping me one-handed like a beer. Every summer these fantasies come. I close my eyes in traffic, will myself to another time. on a bed of moss under a canopy of green where rain thunders through the hot buildup. Not like here, where air keeps thickening but stays dry, the grass all yellow parched matchstick. Not like here in Drought City, waiting to combust. I need at least a week with no rules or phones or interwebs. Late nights, empty bottles roll the floor, crickets fill the spaces, warm enough to lie under, the speckled dome above us, and you will worship me. Hold me weightless in cold spring water, mud between our toes, cattails guarding us. Why does everything have to go?
Alice, I have a feeling I'll be buried by strangers. The kids grown, lost in their own lives. Friends a few, most hoping it won't take too long. The dog might miss me, the cat not so much. We never were that close. So the dog it is. If there's anything left, it's for Alice, the dog. Keep her happy, warm, fed. Don't let the postman try to pet her. He never was a favorite. And make sure she doesn't sleep alone. Neither of us ever liked sleeping alone.